at it all the time.
Hey, watch out. He's going right there.
His game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him.
I knew it.
Continue to move on.
I knew it.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Open man is Bull. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line.
I'm going to do an East and West match league, man, because Smoke brought it up.
He creates mismatches with his size, but slot receivers do the same thing with
their
quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Eluding the pressure right.
We're going to do it again. When the new man come out.
You can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. The last drive, remember,
no editing whatsoever.
He forced the ball into coverage through the pitch. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say.
Right, everybody.
Take off and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Check. Check. I got you.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll
power
be
up in there,
this
huh?
time
Okay.
at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Strong side is left now. Strong side is left. Strong side is left. Strong side is left. Strong side is left. Strong side is left.
Side Coleman. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about
these boys over here have it in Madden, dog.
You keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen.
Jimmy Garoppolo up the middle.
It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge
playing regular
this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Not Garoppolo.
Switch.
Garoppolo.
Oh, he fumbled. The ball.
Take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners, they eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Now
look at that, dog. That's a fumble, man. They gave you the point.
And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Too much Derrick Henry over here, dog.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25.
Try to hit
yards up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. But you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38 from the gun. It's a run for Williams. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
You ain't going nowhere.
Again, it's Williams.
That
play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. Mahomes now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, but it's going to be 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 13 yards there at a Kansas City 1st down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Now Mahomes' throw complete to his tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Motherfucker.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes, they complete it to Hill. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, baby. And the blowout continues. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Take your shoes off at the door.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Take your shoes off.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Garoppolo looks to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side.
Like Eminem,
recently, I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. Yeah. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone.
70-14.
Another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels.
He's playing a ball still, so he's playing a Super Bowl champ.
They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory.
Oh, shit.
And I can't wait to
Super
see
Bowl,
how
man. Super Bowl.
about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10.
Oh, good shit.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise of futility right now.
I'm looking at 19.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys.
He going to 19.
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Gold able to tack on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Don't take no prisoners, man.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome.
77 unanswered
points. Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe.
I'm the new speaker box, dog.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway as that one.
No, I said 77 unanswered.
So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that.
That was Sankey's always say, I was laying on my couch eating Fruit Loops. I would have played.
If they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
But when I like it.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on
10
EA
picks.
Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.
That's why Kennedy won't let me in that league. Yeah, I can play with anybody, but I just prefer to play at my home team, and that's what I play with. I can play with anybody. So I ain't gonna beat everybody with anybody, but I can play with anybody.
Grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl ring.
That's Idris Elba right there. Can't even check. Miles Jack. You brought me out of retirement. Yeah. Cannot use oh, I can't broadcast. Man, I can't broadcast. Hold on, I gotta turn my broadcast on.